gonna eventually get better at this. Hi, welcome, come on in. My name is Aoife and today I am chancing PickPong. I am one of the co-hosts for Krystal's PickPong readathon that is happening throughout the whole month of August. And because of this, I thought I would spice it up for once and actually try and attempt to make a TBR for the month. Problem is that all of my books are back in Berlin and I am at my parents' house at the moment. So I'm gonna have to try and remember what every single book that's on my TBR is, or I'm gonna have to consult Goodreads that's on my phone. I have got 5 balls, I have got 10 cups out ahead of me. All of them have got a prompt underneath it, and I am going to try my best to get just 5 books for the month of August. I'm going to preface this with saying that back in college, I was not a champion at this game, so do not have any high expectations for this. Here we go. Okay, miss number 1, throw number 2. Oh, that was so close. Throw 3. Throw number 4. And number 5. Thank you. For prompt number 1, I have got different culture. For different culture, I'm gonna go with China Rich Girlfriend by Kevin Kwan. It's the second book in the Crazy Rich Asian series, and it's one that I have definitely been meaning to read because I put it on my series intention for this year. And I have got a copy of it on both my Kindle and as a physical copy, so hopefully that is not gonna put me off actually reading it. And I'm going to replace it with translated. So any book on my TBR that is in translation. Book 2, throw 1. Book 2, throw 2. Book 2, throw 3. So, ooh, first in series, but it also has a punishment. Ma'am,
what?
Give me a number between 1 and 6.
2.
For this one, I had first in a series, so I'm going to read Dear Mrs. Bird by A.J. Pierce, which is set in World War II in London and is about a woman who is the personal secretary of like an advice columnist, agony aunt columnist, and kind of takes it upon herself to write better advice for the people writing in. But it also came with a punishment, and my mom picked out number 2, which means that for my next throw, I have to take a step back. However, I'm right at the wall, so what I'm going to do is instead of leaning over, I have to throw it standing up straight. I hope you don't have anything planned because this could take a while. And I'm going to replace first in a series with face on the cover. So any book that has a face on the front cover. Book 3 with the punishment, throw 1. Throw 2. Throw 3. Yes. Which one did it land in? This one. Throw number 3 has resulted in an audiobook and it has a reward. Another number between 1 and 6? 5. That throw turned out to be an audiobook, but it also had a reward on it, which turned out to be mood read. So I'm going to combine the two. At some stage over the month of August, I am going to flick through either Scribd or BorrowBox from my library and just pick out an audiobook to read. And I am going to replace audiobook with friend rec. So I'm going to find one of my friends and ask them to tell me which book I need to read. Throw 1. Bye! Throw 2, book 3. Okay. So, book number 3 is going to be matching initials. So I either need to read an author whose first name starts with A or whose surname starts with B. We're screwed. I don't think I have one. I have Anxious People by Fredrik Backman, which is translated from the Swedish, and it is about a bank robbery that kind of goes wrong, and the people in the bank robbery are kind of like looking back on their lives and telling their life stories, I believe. And I'm gonna swap that out with The If and Of Or This is to throw for book number 4. Throw number 1. New tactic, we're going this side. Throw number 2. That didn't work. Throw number 3. Throw number 4. Throw number 5. So if I miss this one, we have to add on another book until I keep going. Okay, so we have an extra book, and also I gotta keep going. Okay, so book 4, throw number 6. Throw number 7. Throw number 8. Yes, finally. Book number 4 is going to be a translated fiction. I'm going to try and not double up on them. So it's going to have to be Matilda. I have got a copy of Matilda in German on my bookshelf, and I have been trying to put it off, but the gods have spoken. And I will change it out with this one. POC wrap. Book 5, throw 1. Book 5, throw 2. Book 5, throw 3. Throw number 4. Number 5. Okay, new tactic. Underthrow. So, book number 5 is a female author. Plethora of them. But I think I'm going to go with Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers, which is about a girl who goes to Vegas to celebrate getting her PhD and ends up married to a woman that she's barely met on the night. And to replace that, I'm going to go with Backlist with a Punishment. Okay. So this is book 6, and I swear to God, I better stop here. Book 6, throw 1. I don't think that could have gone any worse. Book 6, throw 2. Okay, I should have done that from the start, really. Book 6 is one with a face on the cover. So, let's go through it. Book 6, I am going to go with The X Talk by Rachel Lynn Solomon for a book that has face on the cover. It follows 2 radio presenters, producers in Seattle who have to pretend to be ex with each other for a radio show that is kind of like losing listeners and falling ratings and things like that to kind of revive it. I read Weather Girl in May and I really enjoyed it. So hopefully going back on her previous book is also going to be such an enjoyable time. Just in case you were wondering, I despise the pick guard, but it's fine. I'm going to put a graphic here of all of the books that are now on my TBR for August. Only 6, it could have gone a lot worse. We could have had a lot more punishments. We could have had a lot more misses. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I have new videos up every week. Now, get on out of here.